Hi there, guys. Welcome back. It's Green Irene's THC Talk Time here on the Pace Radio Network, the Green Irene's THC YouTube channel, and of course, the Fight Fibro or Fibro Fight series available on Facebook. Yeah. So on Pace Radio, we are patients advocating cannabis education, and I'm Green Irene. I am honestly using as many platforms as I possibly can right now to share information. Information that's designed to help you help you. Today, as I return to the airways, I am changing things up a bit compared to the original podcasts. Yeah. So the audio podcasts that we're streaming before via the Pace Radio Spreaker platform was designed to introduce guests and talk with other people. But I had a really hard time with my connectivity, that sort of thing. So I've decided to do things a lot differently now. In fact, this audio podcast is also streaming as a webcast on YouTube and Facebook as we talk right now. You'll find the links below in the comments, either here or there. That being said, the reason for this is we all absorb information differently, and I'm trying to reach as many people as I possibly can because we are all struggling with chronic something or other every day, from irritation to inflammation, from illnesses and disease to pains and frustrations. My point is, any tips, tools, or techniques for managing and coping to help us along the way are really of value and benefit, right? Right. So to help you, that's what I do here on Green Irene's THC Talk Time on the Pace Radio, on the web, via the social media, in person, and yeah, through the office too. Tune in, sign up, follow me, subscribe, like, share, comment, get in touch, book an appointment, whatever. Because if you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, I do have some strategies to share that will help you get from victim to victor easily with a strategy that's, basically designed by you for you. Yeah, it's to help you help you. I know I say that a lot. I use 3 primary tools to create strategies, and I'm going to be sharing them here and everywhere throughout all of my publications and platforms. They're designed to help. The reason is to help you control, manage, and fight dis-ease. I preach the power and I practice that of NLP and hypnosis. I use cannabis and I use all 3 of these as the healing therapies that will help you fight disease green and clean. In other words, pharmaceutical free. Cannabis consumption and considering it as an option is not anything like it used to be. With legalization in the recreation market and massive medical acceptance, today's market affords us a multitude of options and products to choose from, and a variety of consumption or use methods. Some that will get you high or cause euphoria, and, well, some that simply won't. So, for example, if you're applying it topically, there is absolutely no high. There is definite relief from inflammation. Now, if you're inhaling or ingesting any way other than raw, It will definitely produce a euphoria that will get you high. But that euphoria also facilitates relief from pain, as well as thinking about the pain or the discomfort. Now, if you're going to drink or eat raw cannabis, you're not going to get high, but you will definitely feel great. Raw cannabis is a powerhouse of nutrients, making it an absolute superfood. When it's consumed often or on a regular basis, it will help you rebalance your endocannabinoid system. And of course, as a direct result, your autoimmune system gets into shape. It strengthens it in a very positive way. I get into great detail about this on the websites fightfibro.ca as well as greenirene.ca. And you can check either of those websites out at any time. The links will be in the comments. From food to attitude, pain control, and fatigue management, cannabis really is the superhero supporting your strategy. It's not all about getting high. It's really about strengthening your system. Cannabis is a superfood. And you know what? The bottom line is we are what we eat, right? It aids with our moods and attitudes, and it promotes quality relaxation and sleep. So, okay, basically, the richer the cannabinoid and terpene compounds are in raw cannabis, the more intense healing or balancing effects will be. Strain specifics for mood and attitude, that's it. You know what? It's just too plentiful to fairly dictate. But hybrids are definitely where the newbie should be beginning their exploration if they're considering inhalation or ingestion of medibles. The same can be said for sleep or rest, meditation, and hypnosis. Now, I have my favorites that work great for me and are readily available. But more on finding your favorites or your personal favorites is coming up. Okay, we'll get to that. Right now, I have my favorites. You have a different body. We're going to have different favorites, chances are. The point is, cannabis is a superfood. It's very good for you, and it will help. Cannabis is a food in and of itself, and it can be mixed or used in food to make medibles. So there's two different ways to use it in food. Juicing raw, it's packed with all of the nutrients, fats, acids, vitamins, minerals, everything that our body needs or requires to sustain a happy, healthy, and strong base or foundation. To get raw cannabis into your diet, you can use the seed, the leaf, the stems. You can even use flowers in smoothies. You can chop it up into leafy salads, add it to your sandwiches. You can dry it and use it like salt and pepper on top of your dishes. But keep in mind, if you're going to use it cooked or heat it up, you are going to activate that THC. So cooked in foods like baked goods, candies, or sauces, butters, oil dressings, I don't know, things like gravies, cheese dishes, you get the idea. That's a whole other adventure. Consumers of cooked cannabis will definitely get high in accordance with the amount of cannabis. So the strength of the strain and the method of preparation will make a difference. Now, most patients who are starting out are advised and already have read or heard that start low and go slow is the way to ingest edibles. It really does have an entirely different effect on our system than what inhalation does. So it's important to use caution and to know how it will affect you personally. Many patients, chronic pain and disease sufferers, find great relief from microdosing medibles. There are some CBD-rich strains. That's really difficult to say. CBD-rich strains that have been identified to offer energy. They encourage focus, and you know what? They offer a little bit of motivation. I don't know. They kind of get your mojo going. The bottom line is we are what we eat, and cannabis to us fibro fighters is what spinach was to Popeye the Sailor Man. You can subscribe at fightfibro.ca to learn more and begin your battle strategy. Us fibro fighters and chronic pain sufferers know that we have to keep moving. Exercise is absolutely essential, but it is so hard to do, and it's so terribly difficult to feel motivated, to move those sore and achy muscles, not to mention the fact that there's no energy to do exercise or stretch routines. Am I right? Cannabis, once again, is the superhero that saves the day. It's an amazing support and supplement that helps provide things like inspiration. It offers stamina, and most importantly, it will provide relief support. Look at sativa leaning hybrids, which are wonderful energy boosters, and a vape or two really seriously will get your mojo moving. The deep hypnotic like focus that you will zone into will help you zone, for lack of a better word, into in on the positive activity that you are involved in. And it helps you to remain focused, that you are engaging in an activity that supports your health and wellness. That allows you to forsake all the thoughts of pain or discomfort. After a great stretch, movement, or exercise workout, a rub down with cannabis infused lotion or cream will soothe absolutely any aches. It helps to reduce and discourage any inflammation. In addition to that, it will really help relax any tension that is left in your body. Tension is a huge source of interfering with our ability to rest and relax. And rest and relaxation is much easier, of course, when you have a good diet or a regular exercise routine and activity. You're active throughout the day. So it's important to have healthy habits, a good diet, a regular exercise and activity routine in order to help facilitate a positive rest, relaxation, and restorative sleep. But that doesn't always happen, does it? During a flare-up, no matter how good you are or how good you've tried to be, you're going to get a flare-up. Sometimes they are out of our control. And this can also matter while you're trying to establish healthy habits, okay? It's important to plan and make some time for relaxation. Prepare yourself for that restorative sleep. Using tools and techniques like NLP and hypnosis are great. Training your brain to take a break, planning some time throughout the day to simply rest and breathe for 15 minutes. Seriously, no talking, no planning, no thinking. I mean, you're going to think anyway, you're not dead. But seriously, take that 15 minutes, schedule it. Say, you know what, from 12 to 12:15 before I have my lunch, I am going to sit down. I am going to start by taking 4 very deep breaths and exhaling them loudly. And then I'm just going to sit here and breathe. I'm going to focus on my breathing. Set a timer on your phone, set a timer something, but just sit there and do nothing but breathe. Just look around and breathe. That 15 minutes, I swear sometimes it's like the equivalent of a 4-hour nap. And there are so many studies that prove that the benefits for your brain and body to take that time out are absolutely tremendous. Cannabis is an amazing facilitator of helping us zone, which means it's a great tool to use. You can use it prior to a breathing break. I enjoy a puff or two, put it out, and go and sit down for my 15 minutes. And it really does make a difference. Using a high THC indica strain will help you feel relaxed and restful. It's also going to aid in your quest for restorative sleep. Having indicas are really good. The secret is indica couch, right? And that's because it really does relax us and help put us to sleep. Now, that being said, you want a high THC cannabinoid profile. Another tool that really helps is having something like a hypnosis track that runs. If you don't want to listen to it, I don't like the headsets when I go to bed. I don't want anything in my ears. So I have my own hypnosis track that I have memorized for myself, and it runs in my mind. And you can have one, you can write one that'll run in your head as your head hits the pillow to help you easily and effortlessly let the day's phrase fade away. It'll help guide you into a deep, quality, restorative sleep easily and effortlessly, remembering that your bodies heal best when they're at rest. Think about this. Think about writing yourself an intentional hypnosis script that you memorize so that when your head hits the pillow, you run through that routine and drift off into a nice sleep. High indica strain, a couple of puffs before bed would certainly help. Now, if you'd like some help learning these techniques or designing your own strategies, writing your own hypnosis scripts, or implementing any of the techniques that I share, don't be shy. Book a call from me, book a call with me, and you can do that from the fightfibro.ca website. NLP is the program that I use to write and install into the computer, aka your brain, that'll run and operate the machine, your body. Hypnosis helps us get to the core of the hard drive so that we can install the program easily and run it rather effortlessly. And of course, cannabis is a great vehicle that helps us achieve ultimate focus. And it allows us to release our thoughts so that we can comfortably practice the techniques. Techniques that are designed to help you help you. Now, I alluded to this tool earlier. It's one of the first things I recommend every single fibro fighting warrior wannabe do, and that is keep a journal. Keep track of your moods and attitudes, influences and triggers, as well as the tools and strategies that you use and run. Everything we do is a strategy or program that our brains run. They really are. Many actually, function on autopilot, and most of the time we don't even realize that they're running. But tracking your moods and attitudes is very important because they have tremendous influence and impact on the quality of your health and wellness state. Not only can they trigger a flare, they can also signal the onset, giving you the advantage. So if you recognize that, hey, you know what, a flare might be coming because this is the mood I'm starting to slip into, and you'll only learn this from using a journal. NLP and hypnosis are the obvious tools that aid in modifying bad moods or negative states. But learning different techniques has been absolutely instrumental in my personal healing process. And as I hone my skills and sharpen my awareness, I find the battles less invasive. I find the flares less frequent and significantly less intense. Now, I think a large part of that is by keeping a journal in the beginning, I was learning what programs my brain was running on autopilot with behind the scenes. Now, I am so grateful that I journaled. I see how far I've progressed in taking back the power of the quality of my health and happiness. It's not my happiness and my health really isn't being held hostage anymore by this chronic dis-ease. Keeping track as well of the cannabis strains that you try, like their profiles. So in other words, you used a high indica, 13% THC, whatever it is, keep track of those things because it will go a long way in helping you design a battle strategy that works for you and finding out what your favorites are. Keep track of the cannabis strain. So in other words, the name, but more importantly, you want to know what the profile is and the effects that strain had on you. So was it a positive experience? Was it a negative experience? Did it put you to sleep? Did it give you energy? Did it make you hyper? Did it cause anxiety? Did it relax your muscles? All of these things, you want to keep track of that. And in the coming weeks, I'm actually going to be posting some content that will help you create your very own cannabis log journal. Stay tuned to the Fight Fibro series or fightfibro.ca. You can also keep an eye on Green Irene's THC, so greenirene.ca as well. When it comes right down to it, to fight fibro, chronic pain, multiple sclerosis, Crohn's, arthritis, degenerative disc disorder, rheumatoid arthritis, I think I said that already. Basically, the bottom line is any chronic dis-ease. Notice that I'm not saying disease. I can't help you with your disease. The scientists and doctors are looking for a cure. I'm not qualified. But what I am qualified to help you with is to help you. And that means getting management and control over the dis-ease that your body is feeling. Your body is not feeling at ease. Let's find some ways to fix that, right? So I can help you, or someone you love. You can book a call with me. You can subscribe to the web. You can make an appointment. You can follow me on social media. It really doesn't matter. Just begin your battle strategy now and take back the control of your health and happiness. Because really, the quality of your life really does depend on you. When it comes right down to it, struggling or surviving with your health and happiness held hostage really, truly is a poor strategy, to say the least. So try something else. Finally, right now, and for a limited time only, because I really don't know how long I'm going to leave it up there, these sites that I have are a constantly evolving platform of services, resources, and information. Subscribe today, and you can download the battle strategy map and guide. Yeah. It's available to new subscribers from the fightfibro.ca website. Again, it's just a strategy map to help you. Finally, above and beyond all else, remember, you are only human. Yeah, simply human. You're learning and evolving every day in every way. Really, we all are constantly changing and adapting to everything that comes our way, good, bad, or otherwise. And that includes learning new skills, writing new programs, gathering a collection of strategy tools for our tool chest, and really becoming increasingly aware of just how much power we really do have. Seriously, you don't have to feel like a helpless victim of your disease, and you don't have to allow your health and happiness to be hostage or held hostage by this whatever chronic illness or pain that you're suffering from. Information is power. Harness the healing benefits of cannabis. Program your brain to work for you. Train your mind to learn new strategies for healthy habits that you can practice easily and effortlessly, getting effect. I don't know how to tell people enough, but you want to, and trust me when I say you want to realize that real transformation, and you can do it one day at a time. I invite you to join me and others on the Fibro Fight Series Facebook page live on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am available in person to help answer any questions that you might have, offer strategic tips or supportive resources, basically to help you and send you in the right direction. So again, that's Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Fibro Fight Series page on Facebook. Next week on Green Irene's THC Talk Time, this show, I will be sharing some brain training techniques that will change your challenges. Yes, I will. And on that note, I'd really like to thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to say thanks and buy me a cup of coffee, you can. Yep, see the link below in the comments. Please remember to like, comment, and share. You can find more content like this by following me on social media and by subscribing at any of the websites, greenirene.ca, fightfibro.ca, or cannabiscornercafe.ca if you're really interested in the cannabis aspect. A very kind thank you to our sponsors at Pace Radio Network and to you, of course, our listeners, for all of your support and your continued support and encouragement. I'm Green Irene, and I'm saying be happy, get healthy, keep lit.